Yeah, I always wondered how this gigantic space, this enormous pebbles in the universe, and one of the pebbles is this marvelous Earth. We don't know how many are similar to this, but this is the most beautiful planet that we are gifted to even see. And the odds of me coming into the Earth and looking at this for a span of few decades and marvel every day about the beauty, the sunshine, the flowers, the forest, the mountains, the nature, the people, and the stuff that we have built, the stuff that we don't want to build. The stuff never existed, and then yet the arts and the science and the music, it's just mind-boggling. And over billions of years of evolution, suddenly in few million years, human beings, the human species, have done some remarkable observations. Not that the first man on planet Earth probably yawned and looked at the space the same way you and I do today, but the sophistication with which we do, the thinking that we have, the enormous understanding of this gigantic material and space, and the fact that we can land on some other planet, some other, even thinking of going to Mars and building a colony, just such a mind-boggling advancement of the brain power that we hold, and the science that we understand, and the things that that is embedded in this powerful ecosystem is slowly unraveling to our amusement. It's like things are getting peeled, and then the covers are coming off slowly over a period of time, and we have this massive shift, a tectonic shift in this last century. The culmination of all the sciences that we understand, and the technology that we developed, and then the human prowess to digest it and advance ourselves to take it to another age. And as an observer, and I think I will be the observer, listener, and I take time, I come and just stare at the space and listen to the silence. It dawns on me that this gigantic machine of life on the planet and the universe that's running is just so beautiful. It's so perfect, and it's a self-generated. No one has any idea what's the purpose, what's the goal of this, and it's just happening right in front of our eyes. Whether we are here or not, this will continue. It's a beautiful thing. And then, in all the attachments and all the tasks and all the chores we put together, the human emotions, the feelings, the thoughts, all that part, the psychological aspect of life is a phenomena that is equally fascinating, but it's sometimes too drenching. It's sometimes too involving, and it sucks the air out of the spirit sometimes, and you are left with in a state of like is that the only thing you wanted and that didn't happen in a relationship? Is that the only thing that you wanted physically and that didn't happen? And hence, life has no meaning. That's the state. And when you look at this vastness and you come back and you're filled with awe and inspiration and some kind of gigantic fulfillment within the heart and mind. That's this very nature has produced. And I feel this every time I go to the bottom of trying to connect and do things to fulfill, and I just come to this emptiness and this simple lonely existence gives me a joy it's just undescribable. It's not a joy that I need to jump, but it's a joy that's like self-fulfilling in itself. It's a joy that it's not a pleasure that you engage in conversations or get entertained and where you get some massive jolt of exuberation. This is a simple stuff. This is simple poetry of the heartbeat that's within you, the thinking that is going around, and the connection that you have with this gigantic bulb. It's very liberating, it's very emancipating, and it's something that keeps the lights on. It's an invisible candle in the mind and heart, and that's lighting up. That light is somehow related to the light around. I think we'll take a pause here. I always look at this time and simple space and say, wow. And the more and more I've been doing this, the more and more beautiful it looks. And none of the other stuff I do for a living, none of the people I meet, none of the chores we do, none of the pressures that we have from everybody else really matter. And it's something that's into you, and you are into yourself, and you are one with this whole beauty. With that, we'll take a pause here for today. Bye.